Alright guys, welcome back. This is part 3 in a 5-part series. We are making a simple stacked boutique bow. If you missed parts 1 and 2, just go back 1 or 2 videos. Today we're going to be working with the surround bows. And this is definitely an easier bow part to make than the spikes. Alright, so we're going to be making 2 different surround bows. The first one we're going to be making with a 5/8 inch ribbon, and this is my favorite width of ribbon to make a surround bow. We're also going to be using a 3/8 inch ribbon, and you can also use a 7/8 inch if you want a bigger loop around your twisted boutique bow. Just to give you an idea, again, here is the bow that we made in a previous video. The surround bow here is made with a 5/8 inch, and that's just what I like working with here lately. So what we're going to do is start with a 5/8 inch. Now, to determine how much ribbon you will need for the surround bow, however much you use for your topper, your twisted boutique bow, if you want a surround bow to hug your topper, I would go with the same exact amount that you use to make the twisted boutique bow. But if you want your surround bows to be slightly over your loops, then I would add an inch, maybe half an inch to an inch in width. That is however much you use for your twisted boutique. Now, I like mine to surround my bow, but I like them to be outside of the loops, if that makes sense. I don't want them to actually hug. So we're going to be working with the 5/8 inch, and let me measure this again. We have 28 inches of ribbon here, and we have cut it into 2 pieces, so 14 and 14. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to heat seal both of the ends, or actually all 4 of the ends. This is going to go really, really quick. It's so easy. Alright, now I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to fold it in half. We do a lot of folding in bow making. Alright, and if you need to, just go over the middle so when you undo it, you can find your crease, because that's going to be very important. Alright, I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other one. Fold it, sizzle, 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 and then we'll unfold it. All right, see the crease in the middle? That's where our loops are going to go, just right outside of that crease. All right, so you want to take one end and you want to form a loop, and you're going to place the ribbon right along the edge of that crease. Let me see if I can pick it up and show you. Alright, there is, see where it's creasing right there? You want it just up against it. Alright, so that's the first loop, and you want to do the exact same thing with the other side. Form a loop, and then place it right beside the other. See, now you have 2 loops. Alright, so you want to add glue. Once you put it in the center, you want to add just a dab of glue. A dab of do-ya. And then we can secure that. Alright, and you want to make sure it's all straight too. Alright, so go ahead and add a little more glue, and then we will put the second loop right beside it. Alright, so let me go ahead and form that loop again, and you want to line it up and make sure it's good and even. Don't worry about the glue strings. Alright, so that is the first half. You've got 2 cute little loops, and you do the exact same thing with your other piece. Alright, just find that crease. You're going to bring your loop over and put it right outside of the crease. Just line it up like so. Add your glue right underneath. Press down. Make sure it's straight though, so press it down. And then do the exact same thing with the other side of ribbon. So I'm going to go ahead and put my glue down right here. And then I'm going to form my loop. And they're going to go right beside each other. Make sure they're lined up. Alright, so now you have 2 pieces. Alright, now we're just going to put some glue on the first piece right there in the middle. You don't have to put a lot. I did though. Alright, and then we're just going to sandwich the 2 together and we're going to line them up. You want to make sure not only are you lining the bottoms up, but you're lining the loops. I'll show you. See where they come together? You want to make sure all of that's lined up. Alright, and that, my friends, is a surround bow. And we will have to spray this to get it to, you know, hold its shape and to be a little sturdy. But if you want to take your clips and you want to pinch right here in the center before you spray, that's fine too. Or if you want to put this on top, not on top, if you want to put your topper in the middle and then kind of line them up with your twisted boutique bow and then spray it, that's awesome too. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on the surround bow using the 3/8 inch ribbon. And again, you're just going to come over here and seal everything up. It's very, very important. And this ribbon actually is a little bit, it's a thicker ribbon. It's a glitter ribbon, so I probably won't have to spray it. Alright, again, you just fold it in half, and I'm going to find the middle, and I'm going to add a little heat just to crease it. Do the exact same thing to the other. Heat it up. And then we're going to form these loops. And remember, you just put some glue right there outside of that crease. Right there. And put your ribbon right up against it. Like that. Alright, and do the other side. See how easy that part was? I said it was not going to be as hard as spikes or as time consuming. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and break out my spray and spray this one. Like I said, this ribbon is pretty sturdy. I'm not going to spray it, but I am going to spray this one because it's a little flimsy and it's a little bit larger than the 3/8 inch. Alright, but that is going to wrap up the surround bow portion. I told you it was going to be quick and easy. Now, if you are following along and you're going to make a simple twisted boutique bow with us, you'll need to stay tuned for the next video. And if you missed any of the other ones, just click back a video or two. But if you are leaving us after the surround bow, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.